Now I'm going to show you the teeniest dice that I'm going to show you, which is the small sticks, also known as Julienne or small dice. Actually, small dice, this is actually would be called Brunoise in French, or Brunoise, I don't remember which it is. But this is the really small, little itty bitty, teeny tiny chunks and little itty bitty, teeny tiny sticks. So a perfect Julienne is a 2-inch long stick. So we're gonna fudge it a little bit because I don't want to cut these into 2-inch sticks. I'm gonna show you roughly 2-inch sticks. But like I said, we're not cooking for the French Laundry, so we don't need to get like super psychotically precise. So I'm gonna show you how to get this going. So I've got the half a potato from before. It's already been secured. I've got this nice flat side right here, and I'm gonna do 1/8-inch slices. These are a total pain in the butt. Do not start here. It's not even worth it. You're gonna end up with like paper thin slices. They'll be super uneven and you'll just get super disappointed and frustrated. Don't even try it. So I've got my knife, I've got my secured board, I've got my claw, I've got the claw, and we're gonna do 1/8-inch slices. And these are a little harder, so you're gonna wanna go much more slowly, because if you start like cutting these really fast, like you'll actually just end up with like super thin slices, kind of like that. So you can see that I started thick on top and then I got thin at the bottom. This is like literally paper thin. So we're gonna toss that guy. And that's how hard these slices can be. It's really hard to keep an equal like pressure downward without your knife moving in or out more, which can cause the bottom of your slice to be thicker or thinner. So let's try that again. We've got an 1/8-inch slice, working really hard to keep it still 1/8 of an inch at the bottom. There we go. And you'll notice like some people tend to push the knife outward naturally and some people tend to push the knife inward naturally. So if the bottom of your slices are really fat, that means you're pushing the knife inward. And if the bottom of your slices are really thin, that means you're pushing the knife outward. So once you know that about yourself, you can actively remember to kind of counterbalance it. So if you automatically push your knife out, just remember to push it in a little bit. And if you automatically push it in because you have fat slices, just remember to push it out just a hair. So we're gonna do another 1/8-inch slice. And I push outward naturally, so I'm making an effort to push further inward. Boop. Got another 1/8-inch slice. Got another 1/8-inch slice. Oh, those are looking pretty good. And one more 1/8-inch slice. That one got a little fat on the edge. That's closer to 1/4 inch, but that's fine. I'm gonna push these off to the side. Now we've got our stack of roughly 8-inch sliced potatoes. And we're gonna start here because this is the flatter end. This is actually a side where I stabilize the potato, so it's flat. It's actually a good place to start from. And we're gonna do more 1/8-inch slices. So 1/8-inch slice, boop. Come on. And another 1/8-inch slice. And again, you wanna make sure that the front is squared off, like that it's flat, that you're starting from an even plane, right? Otherwise, you're going to end up with like all different uneven slices. And they move around a little bit. And once you get down to like slices this small, the potato moves like a fraction of an inch and suddenly you end up with a slice that's like half as thick. There's really not much to be done about it. The only way to prevent that is practice. We've got another 1/8-inch slice and another 1/8-inch slice. And that's good for now. And now what we've got here are all these 1/8-inch sticks. So if you want like shoestring potatoes, these will work great for that. Let's see what we've got here. Even these are like not quite 1/8 of an inch. They're still really small, but you can see like I still cut them a little bit thicker. So what we're gonna do is we're going to square them off. Boop, square off. And then we're gonna cut them into dice. Boop, boop. And we're just going to 1/8-inch slice, 1/8-inch slice, 1/8-inch slice, 1/8-inch slice, all the way down the line. Still got our hand in a claw, still holding onto our knife in a very secure manner. If you notice, I've got my elbow tucked into my side for nice power position, power control, so I don't have to worry about my arm sliding all over the place. And what we've got here is our little dice. Look at how cute those are. They're so teeny, teeny, teeny. Like there's some, like you probably would never chop potatoes this small. I'm just using the potatoes as an example to show you because it's easy to cut. Like onions, you might chop them this small. Garlic, you absolutely could chop this small. You would even potentially chop it even smaller. Like carrots, if you wanted to chop carrots into the size and sprinkle them over the top of a soup, they look really nice. When you get down to this size, it's kind of an impractical fine dining thing, but it's still fun to know how to do it because you might have a purpose for it. I've just given you 3 basic sizes of vegetable cuts. I've given you a large, a medium, and a small size. So between those 3 sizes, you can pretty much do anything in the kitchen with vegetables.